Welcome back to my humble internet abode. I'm Vivian and this is my study channel. Exams are over, I finished high school. I can tell you guys a bit about what applying to university is like. I'm basically a first generation university student and didn't really know what was happening at all. So if you've seen my previous video, I showed all the universities I applied to and the programs, and I've got all my admission offers back, and I'm glad to say I worked really hard for the past 4 years and I got into all my programs. I'm gonna go in the order that I received my offer in because there's lots of different ideas about when universities reveal who they want to come to their school. So the first school I got into was Waterloo for life science, which is pretty cool. Very thin package and really concise. It was very celebratory. You're in, the slides open, nice like that. And I got in really early, like January, and I applied like the very end of December. So it was only like 2-3 weeks after I applied and I got in. And also they have your faculty, some brochures, welcome to Waterloo. So the second school I got into was my goal school where I wanted to go to, and that was Western for the medical sciences. And this is a really thick pamphlet. So what's inside is admission conditions, your offer of acceptance, any scholarships you're qualified for, if you qualify for residence, and they do send a ton of books, like your residence offer book, and also a first year calendar. So I've been looking through a lot of courses for first year, and I'm excited for that. And your faculty specific book, Basic Medical Science, has like a whole huge section because there's just so many specializations and majors you can do for medical science. I want to be this guy, whatever he's up to. I want to be this guy. I got accepted to Western in late January. Early acceptances do happen, guys. So I really recommend going to the universities and just picking up a ton of free swag. When I went to McMaster, they gave us so much chocolate, we didn't even eat lunch that day. So my last school that I applied to was McMaster, and going to all of the open houses was awesome because I picked up some periodic tables, and they're plastic, laminated, have a ton of cool reference tables on the back. And apparently, according to the students, $15 of their like tuition for equipment and all that stuff is one of these plastic sheets they were giving out for free at the open house. McMaster is really concise, and they just hand out a small little envelope and congratulations card and a sick sticker. Their card's really cool, so you open it up and then, I love this part, you can put it on your desk. Really high quality paper. These universities really want you to go to their school, so they're gonna pull all the stops and you should take all their free stuff. I applied to 2 programs at McMaster, so I got 2 stickers. But by far the best thing they tried to sell me on was fake leather notebook, which is another one. So those are all the cool stuff that I got. McMaster is usually later with their early acceptances, and they come out in March. Most schools do a rolling basis, so anytime after like December till May. May's like the final. And for the really competitive programs, it's in May, and May only. So my biggest tip that nobody really tells you to do because it's kind of extra, I really recommend looking at your like country's curriculum, your province, your state's curriculum on that course. For example, take calculus before physics if it's a physics-based calculus course. I did not know that. My math courses were almost always at the same semester as my physics course, so I had like 4+ hours of homework each day. A really big thing that most people didn't know about the grade 12 biology course is really just biochemistry. There were a few grade 11s who thought they were smart by accelerating to grade 12 biology so they have more space in grade 12 when they got there, but turns out they were really confused a lot of the time because a lot of Ontario curriculum for biology is chemistry based. So I really recommend doing chemistry before biology. But this may not be the case for all biology courses, so I really recommend checking the curriculum. And that also confirms whether the teacher's actually teaching you the right things. And my second tip is to accelerate the right courses. So there's a lot of mandatory courses in high school, and some of them are bird courses. A lot of schools have to do a mandatory government course. We call it civics and careers, so that was really easy. You could probably do that over the summer. Things like gym, just get all of those things out of the way. And the third tip is that summer school is not for failing people. Summer school is for people to get ahead. A lot of people see summer school as for people who failed, but if you're in grade 9 and 10 and you don't have a job yet and you're looking to get ahead, I mean, you're probably looking to get ahead. You're watching a video about school on YouTube. If you're looking to get ahead, try to push those really easy courses forward during the summer so you have more spares and space to work your schedule around in the upper years. Summer school is actually split into 3 different schools, so people repeating the course go to a different school than the people trying for a new credit. So you're completely separated from all the kids who slacked off during the year. Everyone's super motivated and trying to get a credit in 29 days. So summer school ultimately is to get ahead and not repeat. I like you guys to consider that. And my last tip is that teachers are human too, and they get lazy. So when they don't want to write their own test questions, they just go on to the internet. So when you're preparing for tests, if you can't get past tests from an older schoolmate or your friends, go to the internet. I have found complete past exams for my grade 12 courses that are almost identical to the tests and exams I had in my class. It was the exact same formatting. The teacher copied some of the questions and I was super prepared for that exam. So get online, type in your course code and practice exam solutions, and you'll be so ready for those exams. So those are all my tips for high school. So I hope these tips were really informative for you. I've never heard these tips online or anybody IRL. So those are all my tips. See you guys next time. I'm Vivian. This is Vivian's Aesthetic. This is my study channel. We'll see you next year in a new place, in a new school.